Hey guys, welcome back to Hanon Resin and Craft. If you're new here, and I love helping you create beautiful resin projects without the stress. So, let's talk about resin fails. If you've ever been excited to try epoxy resin but ended up with a sticky mess, bubbles everywhere, or a disaster you had to throw away, I feel your pain. But don't worry, I got you. Today, I'll show you the 5 most common epoxy resin fails and how to fix them like a pro. Plus, at the end, I'm sharing a secret bonus tip that will take your resin projects to the next level. So make sure to watch all the way through. Alright, let's dive into mistake number 1. Mistake number 1. Sticky or soft resin that never cures. Imagine this. You waited 24 hours, expecting a smooth, rock-hard surface. But instead, your resin is sticky, soft, or even rubbery. So frustrating, right? Why does this happen? The number 1 reason: incorrect mixing ratios. Common mistakes people make: eyeballing measurements instead of using a scale, not mixing long enough or too gently, adding too much color pigment, which throws off the balance. How to fix it: always measure by weight, not volume. Demonstrate using a digital scale. Mix for at least 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you scrape the sides and bottom of your mixing cup. What if it's too late? Show a tacky piece of resin. If it's still slightly sticky after 24 hours, let it cure for up to 48 hours. If it's tacky after 48 hours, try sealing it with a thin layer of correctly mixed resin. If it's rubbery or soft, unfortunately, you'll need to remove and redo it. Pro tip: use a silicone spatula instead of a wooden stick for better mixing. On-screen text. If this helped, hit that like button. Mistake number 2. Too many air bubbles. Air bubbles can absolutely ruin your design, especially in deep pours. But why do they happen? Why does this happen? Mixing too fast equals trapped air. Pouring from too high equals bubbles get stuck in layers. Cold resin equals thicker, traps more air. How to fix it: stir slowly and thoroughly. Let your resin sit for 5 to 10 minutes. This lets bubbles rise naturally before pouring. Use a heat gun or torch. Warm your resin before mixing. Fun fact: deep pours require special deep cast resin because regular resin traps way too many bubbles. Are bubbles your worst nightmare? Let me know in the comments. Mistake number 3. Yellowing over time. Ever noticed your resin turning yellow after a while? This is so disappointing, especially for clear designs. Why does this happen? Using low-quality resin. Too much exposure to sunlight. Not using UV stabilizers. How to fix it: use a high-quality, UV-resistant resin. Store your resin projects away from direct sunlight. If your resin has already yellowed, add opaque pigments instead of transparent ones to hide it. Try a tinted top coat to refresh the piece. Pro tip: if you're making a piece meant to be outdoors, always use a UV-resistant resin. Mistake number 4. Resin not leveling properly. Ever poured resin, only to find it's pooling in one corner? Annoying, right? Why does this happen? Your surface isn't level. Too much resin at once. Incorrect surface preparation. How to fix it: always use a level before pouring. Demonstrate checking a surface with a level tool. Work on a flat, stable surface. Use painter's tape to catch drips and create clean edges. Pro tip: if your piece is already uneven, you can sand it down and apply. Alright, if you've made it this far, drop a comment below. What's your biggest resin fail? Let's help each other out. Okay, you stayed till the end. So here's a pro secret. If you want a flawless resin finish, always use a dust cover. Tiny dust particles settle in resin while curing. So cover your project with a plastic bin or a box. Did you know this trick? Comment yes or no below. So there you have it. 5 common epoxy resin mistakes and how to fix them. Now, you can avoid these fails and create flawless resin projects every time. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more epoxy resin tips. See you in the next video. Happy crafting!
clouds roll in the night, tears fall like heavy rain. Hearts breaking in silence, pain lingers in the air. Memories scattered fast, love lost like fading light. Whispers of yesterday and shadows of our fight. After the rain falls down, loneliness is all I found. Broken dreams on the ground. After the rain falls down. Empty rooms echo loud, your voice a haunting sound. Promises that we vowed